understand what goes into this. Going to theme parks every day and not go.
Oftentimes I see this take happen like way too often and way too frequently. And I get it. I get the idea and the intent when it's being said like online. But I assure you, it is incredibly difficult. And I said it before here on this whole page. I'll say it again. When you're doing content creation and you're a vlogger, you are not being you. You are being a version of you that is not ever truly you. You are always playing a character because that is what brings people to the party. You have to be a character. You can't just be you. There's always you, and there's always another you. It's your id, it's your super ego, and it's your ego. But a lot of it, you're not being who you are. I'm not saying that everybody that you meet is fake. What I'm saying is that everyone you meet may be the extension that they want to show you because it's beneficial to you and it's beneficial to them that you see that character. Does that make sense? And I was like walking and I think I see a giant alligator over there, so I'm going to slowly step this way. However, back to what I'm trying to say. People, like, say for example, like, one thing that I've realized, especially when I was making content, I guess I am still making content, but when I was doing Disney content a lot, was people really liked that Negro Orlando character, and it wasn't me. And the more I would be like, hey guys, I'm just at another theme park, baby, and it's tiring to put on that facade. It really is, because I know it wasn't me. It was an extension of me, but it's not me. And I just want it to be me. I want to be able to speak freely about my experiences. I wanted to say what I wanted to say. I wanted to do the jokes I wanted to do. But you gotta sometimes make this over-the-top personality, because that is what brings people to the yard. And so if you want to be a buffoon, you can be a buffoon. If you wanted to make a content and just constantly act like you don't know what you're talking about, you can do that too, and people gravitate to that. Like, but the person that you are trying to talk to, the audience that you're trying to talk to, they have to understand that you're playing a character. At some point, it's a character work. And we're in 2024 and people still don't understand it. So when people go, yeah, I'm stepping away for my mental health, you guys don't understand what it's like to be at Disney. It's not going to Disney every day. It's I got to go to Disney and I got to wear a suit that is not me. And when you reach a certain echelon of being a Disney creator, you can never take that suit off, because every time you're in public, then people recognize you for X. So you always have to wear that suit. I can't be a popular Disney creator and be known for one single thing, and then if you see me at the parks doing something completely out of character, then that looks bad on my brand. So I can't do that. That's why when people like see content creators in the wild and they do something that maybe doesn't vibe or doesn't fit in with who they thought was a character, it's shocking and it's jarring, because that's not who they think that they are, but they've been that person the entire time. Oftentimes what I find in myself is that it's hard for me to talk about my experiences with other creators, because every time I talk about my experience with other creators, I get called a liar, because that person would have never done it. But at the same time, you don't know that other side, so it makes me sound even more crazier, because you don't know that other side, and they were perfectly crafted to hide that persona from you. One day people will understand and people will get it. When it comes to Disney content creation, it's always great to be you. It's always great to be who you are and to live in your truth. But at the same time, There's a lot of people who are characters. They've been characters and they have been a success because of those characters, and they will remain being those characters until the end of time. I don't hate it. You know, you can't hate the player, you hate the game. And that's the game that's being played, and it's being played successfully because a lot of you people fall for it on repeat. On repeat. But that's fine, because that's how they were able to get on the come up. People that are being real on a lot of different apps, when it comes to YouTube, when it comes to this app, they don't go far because people go, I don't like that. Why can't they just be more of a character? And then the whole vicious cycle starts again. People don't want real. People want characters. And the more you're the character, the more you fall into the character, the more it's going to mess with your brain up here, because now you can never separate who you are from the character. That's my TED Talk.